So this is the output of laboratory exercise number 2, counter. So its algorithm is we set port P as an input, port C as an output. So if its condition is if RB7 is high, it will count down no matter what the number here except 0. And if RB7 is low, the display in the segment will be 0. So let's run the system. As you can see, this 7 segment is 0 because we don't have an input, and RB7 is 0. So let's say we have an input, let's say 7. Let's say, as you can see, we have an input which is 7, but the 7 segment still outputting a number 0 because, as I've said, the condition is only if the RB7 is high, it will only then count down. So let's make this RB7 high so that the system will count down. Now, as you can see, it is now counting down. And let's add a number, perhaps like 15. Let's make the input 15. As you can see, it is now counting from 15 to 0. And if we make this RB7 0, it will reset, or the output in the 7 segment will be 0. As you can see, the output now is 0. It is not counting down because the RB7 is 0. So that's it, and thank you. And the next video will be the output of design exercise 2, which is counting down and counting up, and its code is on the description. Thank you. So this is design exercise 2, counting up and counting down. Its algorithm is we set port P as an input and port C and D as an output. If RB7 is high, it will count up, and if RB7 is low, it will count down. While the system is counting up or down, it will, if it detects a number of 15, just 15, not 14 or 16, the flag will increment, and it will be displayed here in the 7 segment. This flag and the 7 segment are the counter. So let's try to simulate the program. Let's try to run the program. So it's 0 because we don't have an input here in the port B. So let's say we input 7. And as you can see, it is counting down because the R7 is low. So it is counting down. Let's say we make this RB7 high so that the system will count up. And now the system is counting up, but the flag is not incrementing because the system didn't detect a number of 15 because the input is only 7. So let's add some input so that it can make 15. As you can see, the flag is now counting because it detects a number of 15 while it's counting up. Let's say counting down. As you can see, it detects a 15 even though it's counting up or counting down. As I've said, it only detects a number of 15, so regardless the number will be 30 or something, it only detects a number of 15 so that the flag will increment. Now I'm adding an input so that it will reach 31. Then flag. Let's try to increment this one. Just look at the flag. Now it is 10. Reach 31. And then Let's wait until this one becomes 15 so that you can see now it's 11. So basically that's it. That's counting up and counting down with the flug. So yeah, thank you. And the code is on the description.